Today is the 26th day of February 2021. And right here in this clinic, I don't know who this fella is trying to stop me from taping. Never seen him before. We always get people. But the Bahamas government said that this clinic was closed. But here comes a strange fella coming out to my car. I'm way sitting in my car. I don't know who he is, or he thinks I'm supposed to work for him. Let me see who he is. I don't know who he is. He come in the front of my car like it's against the law. I guess this is the guy who Darren knows give the security to. I don't know who he is. Let me see if I can talk to him, because he got a problem. What's the problem, boss?
I said I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, shoot it.
I normally watch your stuff too, you see.
But who are
I
you?
want to ask you a question.
Oh, you want me? You don't want me? You want me to tape?
Don't record me, please.
Okay, but why you waving to me to stop? Let me shut my camera off first. It's amazing in Abaco, pulling a camera out, it's like pulling a gun. Everybody wants to shut you down. I wonder why. But I'm here because what the Prime Minister said last night. Make sure I'm recording myself. The Prime Minister said last night that this facility is closed until further notice. We in this country really don't understand what the Prime Minister means most of the time, because his word doesn't mean much. What does it mean? The Mashaba Health Facility is closed until further notice on 9 o'clock this morning up until now. What time is it now? Quarter to 5. The place is still open. People are still coming. As you can see right now, there's a guy walking up there. They tell me that everybody want to be a lawyer, confidentiality, and don't take pictures of this. Everybody now become a protector, but it is not business as usual. But one thing I noticed, and this is for Minister Henfield, it's crazy to see what Darren has done to his people. Darren Henfield's friend, high school friend, was security here at the Mashaba Health Facility. And because he supposedly supported the PLP, Darren Henfield fired him. And this is a new crew. I just saw this fellow that came up to me just now. I don't know who he is, but he's a new crew. Why couldn't Darren find, even if it's a F&M, it shouldn't be that way, but Abaconians could do that security job. Why they has to owe it to people from Nassau? And boy, you'll be surprised to know what they're getting. I look at the, another thing for Darren Henfield. I did a video at the Mashaba International Airport today. It's the first time that I've seen somebody fixing the roof after almost 2 years after Hurricane Dorian. And we have companies here that can do the sheet metal roof. A lot of guys could do that. They've done over 50 roofs since the hurricane, but Darren Henfield made sure that the money is trickling down through who he wants, and nothing happens to keep that money in Abaco. But we know how that goes. It goes through one hand and come back to the next hand that gives the contract. But it's sad in Abaco if that's happening. If this is what's happening, how could Darren Henfield come and ask for your support? Maybe his classmate that had the contract, Darren could have go and negotiate with him and say, look here, you didn't support me now, but look here, I know you need the money. I know you're from Abaco. We know you got hurt by the hurricane. Maybe we could negotiate for you to support me this time around. But no, pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug. How now you're going to ask Darren Henfield, your classmate, that was working at the health facility and had a lot of Abaconians employed, you take the contract from him and give it to some boys from Nassau, whoever that name is on his shirt, that big name. I didn't get his name because he's too busy trying to get in my business. They don't know that I'm licensed to do what I do. I don't do this off of air. And the other thing that's going on here, you'll be surprised to know how much COVID-19 is in Abaco. The Prime Minister say it's not time to raise any alarm, but trust me, it is time to raise the alarm. COVID-19 is ramping in Abaco. As my main story here is to contradict what the Prime Minister said when he said that this health facility will be closed until further notice. That is far from the truth because it's being held all day. And one thing he said, 6 health people got COVID-19, not 5. I said 5. He added 1, so I don't know, must be a doctor or somebody else that works in here. But the Prime Minister said that 6 persons, he has the data, he has more data than me, but there's more than 6 that got sick in that clinic. And another thing he said, contact tracing. There goes another person walking up to the clinic. There's no contact tracing. I did my contact tracing the people that should have been locked down. Nobody contacted them. This is 5 days to a week later. Most of the people that got affected in there, they didn't get affected in 4 days. They had the virus over 1 week, and the government didn't say anything until Kai came up with his video. Over 1 week ago, I just got the back end of it, but these persons that they sent home, health care nurses and a doctor, man, they had that over a week ago, but they're not being truthful to the public whom they are supposed to protect. As the security, trying to security up and trying to run people from there. As we got a brand new security there, and a fella, he seems to be a nice fella. He's getting paid, but I don't want him to tell me what to do because I ain't on his dime. It's one of these Kai Care video. As I exit these facilities, pulling a camera out here in Abaco to tell the truth. That's all I'm trying to do, is give people information, getting the right information from that place right there. You pull your camera out, it's like pulling a gun. All I'm doing is giving information to save a life. The information that I gave yesterday, if I weren't have given that information, the government of the Bahamas was going to come up with the truth. That is the truth. And as I said, if I weren't here to give the information on what was happening in that clinic, what I thought was 4 days, but after further intense investigation, I found out that the nurses' dose was sent home a week ago. But the most honorable Prime Minister came on TV last night and said there's 6 people, but it's a lot more than that. And he also said he had a team coming to do contact tracing. That ain't happening in Abaco. They don't care about Abaconians. No contact tracing as of yet. Why you gonna wait a week? Maybe the Prime Minister just heard about it yesterday after he saw my video, or after somebody told him that Kai is at the clinic giving out information that he ought to be giving out, or Darren Henfield ought to be giving out. Then they camered up and said that the health facility will be closed until further notice. Well, this is the second day. It was only closed for 1 day. It's back open. Business as usual. My question again, what does that word means when he says that he will tell us when the health facility is closed until further notice? What does further notice means? As we come right down this airport strip, and boy, you're talking about garbage. I can't even get it here, but let's stick with one story at a time. And the story we're sticking with now is the health facility is not closed until further notice. It was opened immediately after that fella poured that juice. It looked like juice that he poured on the outside door. Don't look like nothing to kill nothing, because that came right down like rain. So when these guys care, let you know they don't care.